So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go. Wrap ball 80.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So now it'll be second and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Shotgun give here to Genty. They make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
From the gun on third down. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at fourth and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop block, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. How they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Right to the air with May. No left side cut by Douglas. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Here's May on first and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Buys time, rolling right. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
May now on third down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. So no initial clap back, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Now May on fourth down. Look at that power, deep left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Throwing from the gun here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jensen. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Brought in by his back here is Jensen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down, but instead it's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
May now to throw on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Henderson here from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's May. On the move, headed right. For big yards on the right side. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. On play action, here's May. He connects down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go. You're on the ball. Here we go, boys.
Henderson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. May now from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. They sure do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
This is Gentine on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
On third down, Gentine. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill, and that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target and really the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
To the air on third and long. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready, what's that?
They go play action. Here's May. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Ready, what's that?
This is Henderson on second down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a New England first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go, son.
The give now to Henderson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's made in the air. Running in the red zone. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
May. Hauled in left side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, son.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Wisconsin. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
To throw, here's May. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Throwing again, it's May. Forced out to his right. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, you better be creative to try to find 6.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Roy Gallis connects. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You're going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Here's Thornton on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Working now from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. First down, and they go right back to him. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Rolling from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Has his man. It stops. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now, that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He'll take this at the 10. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Raider first down.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This is a heater going deep. And this is knocked away on a good defensive effort there. That saves the catch, but I think this call should still give the offense some yards. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Running it after the penalty. Just a yard on the play, Brock, but thanks to the previous penalty, we've now got 2nd and 4. Second and 3 now. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing now on 1st down. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Working on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Dropping back to throw. Got a man. It's Mayer. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Working quickly here. Air it out on 3rd. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Going to try to throw for it. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
What's that?
May now from the gun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Yes, sir.
It's Henderson on the give. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
What's that?
Sticking with Henderson. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be Raiders football. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. He's going to throw it. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down from the gun. This one's caught. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. They did it! He made the interception! Jeremy Chin has got it!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Work against the blitz. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll run for this. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, here goes that. Ready, what's up? Here we go, boys. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down. Big gain downfield. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 37 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Sorry, what's that?
This is Henderson. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Working quickly here.
Get.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Here's May to the air. He'll get this to Henry. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots holding on to a field goal lead. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's the pistol snap to May. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that?
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Setting up to pass. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Raider first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
This to take the lead in the final seconds. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Patriots play.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Here he goes, one final shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You play for a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with